So in the last video we started with the grid views and list view. I hope you understand everything in that, and I hope you did this part of making it as well. So let's move forward to one of the best, my favorite widget, which is the stack widget. I love the stack because it can do wonders. You can fulfill your imagination in UI part. So basically it helps in UI. So in the UI space you can do wonders with the stack. So just imagine stack as your magic wand, and you can make the widgets and things which are just cool and wow. Other people will think about it how can you make this thing? They'll be astonished with you. Okay, so similar stack also possesses children's, right? So let's just start from the very basic, right? So now you can see we have our empty stack. Our empty stack. So let's change the color. Let's make it purple. It's more of red. Just remove the background color. Let's make it a white background. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So let's make it a white background. So moving forward, so as the name suggests, stack is nothing but a stacks of widget. So you can add multiple widgets and it will just stack over one each other. So if you add one widget like box 1, so and you had box 2, so the box 2 will lie on the box 1. It's not gonna be in the row, it's not gonna be in the horizontal or vertical way. It's gonna be in the row, just like a stack. So if you stack 5 books, so it will 1 book, 3 book, 4 book, 5 book on top of each other, right? But right now we have our phone in the in front of our face. So in Flutter, the stack refers to first widget, so box 1, then another widget is box 2 on the same plane, right? So if you use row, it will go row 1, box 2, box 3, and if you use column, it will go box 1, box 2, and box 3. But in the cases of stack, it will just stack box 1 and box 2. So just let's take an example. So you can add multiple boxes, right? So box 3, box 5, you can add multiple in this. So let's take an example. Let's create our box 1. So let's make a container, and let's give it a height of 300 and width of also 300. Let's make it a square, right? And let's make colors, just sort of this, start purple, and then it's done, right? So now you can see we have our purple box. Let's add our save area again. Okay. Right, grab the widget, save it, right? So now it's fixed, so it will look good. So now let's add another boxes, what we are talking about, and commas. Okay, so now you'll say let's change the color so you can notice. So you still can't see all the 3 boxes. Why? So it is due to all the 3 boxes are on top of each other, right? So the first one, the purple 600 one, is in the bottommost corner. Then you have purple 400, and then you have purple 200. So you can see that by just making the boxes a little bit smaller, now you can see it. So this purple one, then on the top of that, it is 200 of height of second box, and this is box 1, right? Let me add names of boxes, so you can also use that, right? Box 1 and color, let's add style, text style. So for that color you also have to do this, right? Colors are white. Copy this code, just add that, right? So you can check the boxes, right? So I can talk to you directly with the numbers. So now you can see we have box 1, box 2, and box 3. Just to make it on the center, we have to also add left center, and we added the center. Let's make it box 3. So now you will see the box 1 is in the bottom, so whichever widget you put on the top will go on the last, like on the bottom. So if you want to like change the numbers, so we can do this. It's on the descending order, so just write it in the descending order and you will get the correct one. So now you can see we have box 1, box 2 and box 3, but in that box 3 case the middle part is cannot be seen. So this is basically a stack, so you can do like so many things using it. I will give you one of the examples about it after a few times, right? So let's also use like as we use cross axis and other stuff in the like, as we used cross axis and main axis alignments in this, so in stack we also have similar kind of things. So in this you just have an alignment. So you can set the alignments, right? So if alignment, you have multiple options. You can add on bottom, center, bottom left, bottom right. So just let me see an example. As soon as I make it to the center, all the widgets go to the center. So it's the smaller one in the center, middle one is also in the center, and the last one, right? You can make it like, so it will go down. You can make it top, center. So you can control the widgets like in a very good way. So you can just go from like top center, top left corner, top center, top right corner, center left, center right, bottom left. It's like you can just make it like go these widgets anywhere, right? So that's why stack is very beautiful. Also you can have a clip behavior. So if some widget is like, let me give you an example. So if I just clip it, so with all the widgets outside it will be cut out. So it's very useful with directions and everything. Okay, so that's why stacks are very beautiful. You can use stacks to make like UIs over some backgrounds, like you saw like some UIs like with the background videos on the like stack, and on the live video the UI is working. So this is basically stack. So stack, that's why it's very important and it is a useful widget. So let's play around with it. Try to make it like things like star patterns on a black shadow, so you can know how to use this. Also we have another widget which is a position widget. So I will explain about positions and other stuff in the next videos, so just try to figure out if you can. Otherwise I will show you about it in the next videos. So for this one I think I have to, let's check if I have an example of just a minute. So I'll show you the example of stack is this. So we have, this is a video, I think it's not playing right now, just a second. Yeah, so it is a video, so it is on the like on the bottom. After that I stacked all the other widgets on the top. So you can see it looks wonders. Right now I'm working on the project, it's ongoing and it's not completed. You can see like the balloon is on the back side, other stuffs are the top, right? So that's why stacks are very useful and very beautiful. You can create animations, you can create like awesome UIs and stuff. So yeah. So let's move forward to some like special widgets and very useful widget, which is like let's say gesture detection. So like this is basically used like to get the input from the user, right? So what the basic input in the app like from the user is like gestures, right? So user can either touch, either can grab, either can drop, either can just, it can like user can do actions using just tap, right? It can be double tap, triple tap, drag, 3-finger swipe, 2-finger swipe, all the action the user do. So we can track that and we can just do the action around it by wrapping any widget with the gesture detector. So as soon as I wrap this widget with the gesture detector, and then we unlock the functions around it, which is on double tap, on double tap cancels, on double tap. So it is on force speeders. Okay, it is like iPhone features, horizontal drag, long presses. So you can like control any gesture done by the user and do stuff around it. Okay, so most commonly used is on tap, like single tap. So right now just as soon as we tap on the box 1 what we want, so you have to make a function around it. Okay, so you can do anything in this, like it is a dark code now, so you can just create print box 1 is pressed, right? So you can see as soon as I press box 1, right, we have put in the box 3, right? So it is box 3. Sort for this. This is the confusion, so it goes on a descending order. Do focus on that. So you can see box 3 is pressed. We can tap multiple times. So it can be used like it's commonly used and most used widget, I think. So you can also, so basically on tab or any function, it requires a function. So you can create a like extra function around it, and you can create a method around it, and that can be accessed from anywhere, right? So if I just make a method, a function like on tab, my on tab, okay, my on tab, okay. So what is so we have to return, so it is saying we have to return function as we defined it. So in the last examples I used void, so that means it doesn't require any input like output or return, right? Right now we require a function, so we'll start with return this and this. Now you can see our error is gone, and in this we can do print. So as we have 3 boxes, let's make a variable around it, right? So as soon as print, right? So you can see we have a method in which we passes a string that goes to the print, and this method can be called from anywhere, so we don't have to put this much amount of efforts. Okay, just on tab and my string, string. So you just have to, so I can just fix it. You can either use function or you can either use function with a parenthesis, and it will be there, right? Here you can see box 3 rest, right? Let's copy this function and let's move forward. Let's add GestureDetector to each and every one of them. GestureDetector on tab, just type on tab and it will auto complete. Box 2, right? Then again GestureDetector on tab, boom, and this. So we have our example built. So now you can check if we press on box 1, box 2 press, box 2 press, and box 2 press. So you also have a question like, what if I am pressing here, right? So all the 3 boxes are in the bottom. So why box 1, box 2 and box 3 is not pressed? It's simple, because all 3 are stacked. So this function is responsible for the tag, not this boxes, right? So if I press box 1, it's only going to register the box, not the box 2 or not the box, right? So that's it. This is a very important widgets. Both are the very important and very useful widgets. So just do remind it, don't mind about it, do practice it, and love it. Yeah, bye. Have a nice day.